What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Film Frat video. Thank you so much for joining us. Today, we're going to be running it back on a really fun game we played a while back, which is Guess the Rotten Tomato Score.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In light of the summer blockbuster season coming along, everyone, like you said earlier, wanting to get out of the heat and just get into some AC in the theaters, we're going to be running through some of the biggest movies to ever come out during the summer. Some names you'll definitely recognize.
Yep.
And we're going to do a little matchup. Who had the better Rotten Tomatoes score? Now, I wanted to add something here.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes recently came out with like something saying that they used to have their certified fresh or their Rotten Tomatoes score as the first score you see on a page. They recently just changed it to the audience score being the first score that you see on the page.
Okay, why is that?
I mean, in my opinion, I think it's the score that people more look for. At least I look at it more. I don't know who the critics are, so I don't really care, I guess, what their opinion is.
That is true.
I more look at the audience score because I'm the audience, you know?
No, big time. And when you look at these movies, right, you see that there's like well over almost 300,000 reviews on these movies as opposed to only, let's say, 70 to 80 critic reviews, right? So realistically, the audience members are telling you, hey, we enjoyed this movie or we did not.
Exactly. I feel like you're getting raw reactions and more like people, at least when it comes to movies that have like certain fan bases and stuff too, I feel like you get real opinions on if they like the movie or not, and from a different perspective. But anyway, I thought that was a good thing to bring up here too. So in light of that, I'm going to be testing you on the audience scores.
Okay. All right. Good. That's fine. All right. If that's the case, let's start it off. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll run it up first. So we're going through the decades here. We're not just doing like recent ones. We're doing ones from way back in the day and stuff. So your first matchup here is going to be Steven Spielberg's E.T.
Oh,
okay. Versus another alien foe of his, Alien.
Oh, okay.
So we got E.T. versus, I believe it's Ridley Scott's Alien. So
see, both are classics.
And we're going audience score.
Audience score. Okay, which did the audience enjoy most? See, when I think of both movies, especially when people talk about these movies, I feel like people have positive things to say. So I don't know. That's really tough. Let me think. Alien versus E.T.
Alien movies, both, extraterrestrials, but different vibes completely. I mean, one's more of a family movie. One's more of like a horror sci-fi kind of film.
One alien movie. You kick it with, you're chilling, and the other, I'm out.
Exactly. Completely different vibes here. So.
All right, that's a tough one. I think my final answer would probably be Alien. I'm going to say Alien has a higher audience score. Okay. But I'm going to say not by much. Okay. So let's go Alien has a higher.
Alien, okay.
Yeah.
The correct answer is indeed Alien.
Let's go.
But I think you will be surprised by how much it beats E.T. I was surprised.
Okay, what's the percentage on Alien?
So the audience score, 94%.
Okay.
Really high.
94, yeah.
What do you think E.T. has?
For audience score? 85?
It has a 72.
72?
For E.T.
Really?
I mean, I thought that was like a loved movie across the board.
I mean, is it so well loved just because it's a classic, or is it genuinely good? I haven't seen that movie in so long.
I think it's good. I mean, I haven't seen it in so long either, but I think it does have like, the different points of being a classic, but I was kind of surprised by that.
72.
Both have over 250,000 ratings.
Right. Just out of curiosity, what's the critic score on these?
So 99 for E.T.
Oh, that's crazy.
Near perfect score.
Near perfect movie. Okay.
93 for Alien.
See, so where's the disconnect there? 99% and then only a 72% for E.T.
I don't know.
Score?
I was pretty surprised by 72 for E.T.
Okay.
I thought that was like a universally loved movie. But I was a little surprised by that. So if I was asked that, I would have said E.T. I think.
Okay, understood.
But good job.
Okay, yes, let's go. That's 1 point for me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for your turn, we got two insanely popular movies, cult classics as you would, childhood memory movies that you'll remember. Okay, we got Shrek 1. Very first ever Shrek. Okay, DreamWorks.
Shrek. Okay,
I'm sure you love them, right? Okay, and then we got Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1. First ever Spider-Man, 2000s movies. Okay. So we're coming up, your children loving these movies. Again, I'm going to test you an audience score on this one, because this is an interesting one as well. Okay, which one has the higher audience score? Either Shrek or Spider-Man?
That's a good matchup.
That is
because those are both like staple childhood movies for me.
Which one did you like the most? Real quick, before you guess.
Spider-Man was like, that like changed my childhood.
Okay,
I love that. I was obsessed with Spider-Man, dressed up as him.
I agree.
The whole thing. Like I was obsessed with Green Goblin even as a kid. I thought he was like freaky as a kid. So I was kind of like into him. I thought that was cool. But yeah, I love Spider. But Shrek, dude, like that was on repeat. And even to this day, looking back on Shrek, it's like such a different animation than what comes out nowadays. Like it's just got that. It's got something to it that's like just different. So
okay, fair.
So what are we thinking? I think audience score between Shrek and Spider-Man, bro. Dude, there's so much stuff when it comes to Shrek as far as memes. Well, honestly, both of these movies are well memed.
Yeah, exactly. They are. Think about it.
Yeah, they are well memed. So
yeah.
But shoot, man, I would say Shrek. I'm gonna say Shrek.
Final answer. Shrek has a higher audience score.
Higher audience score.
If you had to guess, real quick, give me a number.
For Shrek, I would say.
Doesn't have to be exact.
98.
98. Okay, close. It is at a 90% audience score.
That's pretty high.
Okay. That's with 250,000 reviews. Okay, so it's a 90%.
Okay.
Spider-Man, on the other hand, I'm very surprised about this score.
Okay.
Do you want to guess or should I tell you?
Well, I guess that it was lower, so I'm gonna say it's like 80.
80? Okay.
Yeah.
It's at a 67% audience score.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You would think that it's at much higher.
Yeah. If you watch that movie back, it's cheesier now.
It is super cheesy.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I think Shrek holds up more. Yeah. Honestly.
Okay.
But that is surprising though, because it is a cult classic, like you were saying.
It's a cult classic, but here's the interesting part, okay? Shrek has an 88% for a critic, okay, the tomato meter. Spider-Man has a 90. So Spider-Man's above Shrek in the tomato meter for the reviews of the critics.
I wouldn't agree. I don't think I would agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's a little interesting.
Yeah, that is.
But for the audiences, people, I guess, hold Shrek, to a higher
I knew they would, bro. I knew they would. Everyone loves Shrek.
Yeah, bro. Shrek's a good one.
People are in love with Shrek.
Okay, so there you go. Okay.
So 1-1?
Yep. 1-1.
1-1. Let's go.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. So couple classics again. All right, we got Steven Spielberg's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Versus Robert Zemeckis' Back to the Future.
Ooh, I love Back to the Future, bro. That real quick is hands down my favorite franchise favorite trilogy all time.
Yeah,
Back to the
I
Future.
love Back to the Future too.
That is the one for me.
There are some fun movies. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, so Back to the Future versus Raiders of the Lost Ark. Which movie is that in?
That's the first one.
The first one.
The very first one. Got the
classic,
scene.
Bro. Classic.
Yeah.
That's the one where he hands off the trophy with the it is the relic, and what else did he put on there?
It's a bag of sand or something like that. And then the boulder starts chasing him. Yeah.
Ooh, so audience score or what's the
audience score?
Audience score. Which one has a higher audience score?
Two classics.
Ooh,
I mean,
yeah,
people
that's
consider these some of the best movies ever.
That's tough. That's tough.
I would have a hard time with this one.
So I haven't spent too much time with the Indiana Jones movies, but I know even me who hasn't really seen all of them, I know that one's regarded as a classic for sure. But I love Back to the Future, so I can't be biased here. I'm going to go with Indiana Jones. Has a higher audience score.
It does. It does by 1%.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're both really high up.
They're super high, yeah.
90s.
96 for Raiders.
Okay.
And 95 for Back to the Future.
Ooh, tough.
Both 93% certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
Tied?
Yeah. Yep.
Damn, that's a good matchup. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So only 1% difference between everything.
Fair.
And they both have a ton of reviews like the other ones too.
Yeah.
So I think with the audience scores, you just get a bigger pool of people too. More opinions and stuff. So
yeah. Did this one surprise you for audience score?
No, I knew they were both going to be I knew it was just going to be a hard matchup, like a 1% kind of thing.
It is tough.
Yeah. I wasn't really surprised. No, but I just knew it was going to be close.
For sure.
Yeah.
Moving on to this next set of movies, I got two Marvel films. Okay.
Oh, snap.
Okay. Two Marvel films. I have the original Avengers, right, where they first assemble, classic, iconic. Some people regard it as the best Avengers movie out of all, the set of Avengers.
Yeah, I honestly do. I think it's so good. Yeah, it's a classic. It was an event going to that movie.
It was.
My whole family went to that movie, and we were waiting in line for that one.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that was awesome.
Okay, so the first Avengers movie in the MCU versus what some people consider should be an Avengers movie, but it's not. It's Captain America: Civil War. Okay, so it's the standalone Captain America movie.
Yeah.
Some people are like, there's no way this is not an Avengers movie. You have all the Avengers picking sides, going against each other. Okay, so now you have both these Marvel films. I want to test you on the critic score here. Okay, which one has the higher critic score? Both these, at least on Rotten Tomato, have well over 350 reviews. So there's 350 reviewers, objectively trying to score this film. What do you think has the higher critic score?
This is a hard matchup because even personally, I can't really choose because I feel like Avengers has more of that like somewhat of a typical like superhero story. And I love Civil War because it's kind of like complete opposite of that. Like it's like the superheroes going against each other. So even I can't really pick because they both hold that kind of. I love Civil War, dude. I think I think it's one of the most well written Marvel movies, in my opinion.
And it introduced Spider-Man.
And it was there was so much cool stuff that happened in that one. What would the critics like more?
That's what I'm saying. Objectively, right? You got to think about this.
Here's what I'm gonna think, because Avengers was like the start of something with Marvel, and yeah, I'm sure people liked it, but maybe it wasn't like amazingly well received at first. I don't know. I don't even know if that's the case, but I'm just thinking maybe people need to get used to the superhero thing. So maybe Civil War. I'm going to go Civil War.
Civil War has a higher score, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go Civil War.
You are incorrect.
No, shoot.
You are incorrect. Now, let me tell you the score here. You're going to be surprised by 1%.
Oh, man.
So critics say that the original Avengers is at a 91%. Okay. That means Civil War is at a 90%. Super close. You could have gone either way. Right?
Yeah.
You could have gone either way. It's tough.
I knew it was either close or like Avengers didn't get like the praise it maybe should have gotten at first or something. But yeah, that makes sense though.
Now here's an interesting thing. So on the original Avengers, 91% is like the tomato meter. The audience score is also 91%.
Oh, really?
So they agree with each other there.
They do.
For Civil War, 90 being the critic score, 89 at an audience score. Still super high. So close, by 1 point. So both movies are highly regarded.
It's the one place people can come together.
Yeah, exactly. Marvel movies, which is actually true. People either hate the new stuff or really love. There's like never differing opinions. It's always pretty solidified, right?
Yeah, for real. Well, at least the people that see them. It's like if you're going to see them, you probably love them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So good stuff right there.
Matchup.
Sorry, brother.
No, that was a tough matchup.
That's a loss right there.
I know.
2-1.
You're 2-1. All right. I gotta get you back on this one. This is another tough one, so we'll see what you do with this one.
Okay.
2 classics again, and 2 Spielberg movies.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so and 2 monster movies.
Okay. Monster movies.
So we got Jurassic Park by Steven Spielberg.
The original?
The original.
Okay.
And we got Jaws by Steven Spielberg.
Ooh. You're rating me on audience score.
I'm doing audience score, yeah. Which one has the higher audience score? I feel like when I hear people talk about their favorite movies, this is one that or at least they both are ones that pop up. Yeah. Oh
yeah, I agree. Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah. These movies always usually pop up. Jaws or Jurassic Park. They're both iconic. Which one's more memorable? I might be leaning towards Jaws. I might be leaning towards Jaws, but Jurassic Park, even to this day, is still being recreated. And there's still theme parks on them. Jaws, it's very prevalent, sure, but I don't know. Maybe Jurassic Park had a...
Which one do you like more?
Jurassic Park, for sure.
Park.
Yeah, absolutely. Jaws is incredible, though. Oh, man, that's a tough one. Final answer, I'm going to go Jaws has a higher audience score.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, no.
Dang.
It does not.
No?
Jurassic Park has 1% higher audience score.
It could have gone either way.
It was a tough one. 91 for Jurassic Park, 90 for Jaws. That's audience score. However, the critics say 97 for Jaws and 92 for Jurassic Park. So yeah,
97 for Jaws.
Yeah. Okay,
almost
I love Jaws. I like Jaws a little bit more than Jurassic Park. I think it's just the scare factor it created is just insane. I feel like people still don't get in the water because of that movie.
That's true.
So that's pretty insane.
Yeah, dude, the level of suspense Jaws really brought was insane. Right?
Yeah.
Most of the time you didn't see the shark. So it was just that suspense built up. You're like, dude, there's something in there.
Which is such a mind thing to me.
Yeah, it is.
It's so cool to me. So
ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so we're tied up.
Yeah, okay.
Still tied up here.
Still tied. Okay, fair. That's a good one, though. That's a good one. Okay, for this next one, We got some 90s movies coming in, okay? One's an early 90s, one's a late 90s. Both, I would say, are easily recognizable by anybody, okay? Whether you're a frequent moviegoer or not. Okay, we got Independence Day versus...
Love that movie.
Yeah, good one. Versus Terminator 2, Judgment Day, which people claim is the best Terminator movie.
Yeah.
People regard it as the best of the bunch.
Yeah.
Okay, again, 90s movies, these are summer blockbusters. What do you think has the higher audience score? Now, I'm going audience here because, again, both of these are widely talked about, widely known. Some say cult classics. Which one has a higher audience score?
Dang. See, I have seen the first two Terminators.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're classics. And the second one, I do think is a little bit better. Honestly, I see why people like it better because, like, when you get like just like a sequel that kind of tops the first one, or at least it adds in a good way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like that. I do like it. It's funny. My dad does not like that movie.
No.
He thinks the kid is so annoying in that movie.
Yeah, in the second one?
Yeah, he thinks he's so annoying. But I love Independence Day. That's one of my favorite like sci-fi movies ever. I think that's so fun.
Yeah.
Audience score, Independence Day.
Okay, so you're saying Independence Day is regarded higher by the audience than Terminator 2.
Yeah.
You are incorrect.
Shoot, man.
You are incorrect.
Dang.
I'll tell you this much. It's by a significant amount.
Is it?
It is by a significant amount. Terminator 2 has a 95% score by the audience.
Dang.
Whereas Independence Day only has a 75. Isn't that crazy?
That hurts, bro.
75%.
I feel like I can remember so many different characters from that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like there's so many good characters in that movie.
Yeah, that's fair. I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember watching it with my mom for the first time ever. She loved it. She loves Independence Day. She likes anything sci-fi. But here's the interesting part, okay? So the tomato critic meter is at a 91% for Terminator. So 91 Terminator and then 95 for audience score. For Independence Day, the critics rate this one 68%. They're saying it's not that good, dude.
Wow, they're saying the second one is not that good?
No, Independence Day is at a 68.
Independence Day is not that good? Dang, man.
68% critic score for Independence
68?
Day. Isn't that crazy?
That hurts, bro.
It does. And this is coming from supposedly 81 reviews.
Yeah.
81 reviews on this movie.
That hurts.
So
I love that movie.
Yeah.
I think it's so fun. Yeah.
So now that begs the question, is it just recognizable because it's a classic? Was it actually really good?
Dude.
Or is it just because there's so much
recently.
nostalgia or memory?
I think Independence Day is the perfect summer blockbuster, bro. I think it's got so much to it. It's got aliens and they're like going for the White House and it's like the president and like there's so many different characters in that movie, bro, that I think play well together. And I remember a lot of them. And I think they're pretty fun characters, but I'm surprised. I'm bummed too.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear. Were you expecting that?
No.
Were you expecting them to be close?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I was definitely expecting him to be closer than that.
Sure. Yeah.
That's kind of a bummer, bro.
Yeah,
but,
that is too bad.
Yeah, that is too bad. All right, well, what we got? So I'm 2, and you got...
We're tied.
We're tied.
Yeah. So I could take the lead here.
You could.
Yeah.
But you won't.
Okay, we'll see. Let's see what you got for me.
All right.
Let's see.
All right, so this last one, this is probably the most interesting matchup that I think I put together.
Okay.
Because it's pretty different, but they're both like grand films. So audience score again. We're going The Lion King.
Oh, okay.
Versus the original Star Wars.
Oh.
Which one has a higher audience score?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Just because fan base alone. Yes, Lion King is a classic, definitely up there in terms of all-time movies, regardless of genre. But Star Wars, come on, man. There's no way that the original Star Wars is not the better regarded movie by audience.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Not that it was an easy one, but you got to take that in consideration. That fan base is diehard, bro.
Which one has the higher tomato score?
Ooh, actually, is this a trick question?
No.
Okay, because I'm gonna go Star Wars.
It is.
Yeah, okay.
But by 1%.
By 1%, really?
Yeah. 92 for Lion King, 93 for Star Wars for the tomato score.
Yeah.
Audience score 93 for Lion King, 96 for Star Wars.
So they're both
close.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, you're right.
Let's go.
That's the biggest franchise ever.
For sure. But which one would I go back and rewatch? That's a good question. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I think I would throw on Lion King over Star Wars, but I don't know. Star Wars. I like some Star Wars. I like the Lego games better though.
I was obsessed too. I'm a big Star Wars guy. So like, seeing that and like the Dune stuff coming out. I just like sci-fi stuff.
No, for sure.
A good sci-fi movie. Yeah, I'm there for it. But yeah, Lion King. I see. I mean, that's a classic. And it's kind of like a one of a kind film.
It is.
There's like not much like that.
Now that's one of the classics where they made sequels for, and those sequels just did not hold up. Whereas Star Wars obviously comes out with the sequels, and the sequels are on par. Some are not as good, obviously, if we talk about the later trilogies. But have you seen the freaking Lion King sequels, bro?
I seen it's like one and a half, right?
Yeah. There's like Lion King
1.5.
1.5. There's like 2.
Yeah. Oh, well, dude, honestly, that 1.5 one used to crack me up as a kid.
Really?
It's like Pumbaa, Simba.
Yeah.
They're like watching the. Is it Pumbaa? Oh, Pumbaa and Timon.
Timon, yeah.
Yeah, they're like reacting to the movie.
Yeah.
Dude,
that is pretty funny.
It used to crack me up as a kid. But now I don't know if it'd be as cool now.
I mean, which one would you go to?
Out of these two, Star Wars. Okay, Star Wars, just because. I will say though. I mean, I really like the original Star Wars, but Luke, bro, is a little whiny little kid.
Yeah, you think so?
I think he's a little. Yeah. I would say I like Anakin, watching Anakin grow up more than I watched Luke growing up. So
yeah,
so
fair.
I do kind of like have like. I also grew up with the prequels, so I think I have a little bias. But yeah, I don't know. Just like Luke's story compared to Anakin's, I like following.
Okay, so Anakin over Luke.
Yeah.
Okay, same. Yeah. I agree.
For sure.
Okay, cool. So I took the lead.
You did.
I'm just saying. That's a dub for me. Okay, I got this one for you right here. Okay, this is the last one I have.
Okay, so you have one more.
I have one more. So you could either tie it or that could be game.
Okay,
so now this one I picked because... this one I picked, right? I got these 2 movies, and the reason I picked them is because... both of them have films coming out of their kind of sequels or on their genre. For example, the first movie I got here, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. We just got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes that just came out recently.
Yeah.
And then I have X-Men Days of Future Past. Okay. And that's because Deadpool's coming out soon.
Okay.
So I wanted to pick these 2 summer blockbusters because we have the other blockbusters coming out. Okay. In accordance to their respective series. Which one do you think has the higher audience score? Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I know you love the Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my favorite one too.
Absolutely. Okay. Or X-Men Days of Future Past.
Shoot, man. Dawn.
Do you think Dawn has a higher score? Think about this just real quick. Just think about this real quick. Okay, we're talking audience here.
I know it's gonna be. Is it gonna be because it's a Marvel movie that's gonna beat it?
I don't know, because X-Men has a huge fan base.
I know.
Okay, and this one's one of the more trippier movies. Okay, Days of Future Past.
That was a good movie. I actually really did like that movie.
Okay, and then Dawn of the Planet of the Apes being the second installment on this new franchise, right? That one's a really good one too.
Yeah,
that one is a good one. I personally like the first of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, a little more. It's a great setup for that.
Yeah, Rises for me.
Yeah.
But
well, now you got me second guessing.
No, don't overthink it. I'm just saying take into consideration how massive both. Well, I guess
I want to go with Dawn so bad.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Dawn.
You want to say Dawn is the higher scored audience?
Yeah.
Okay. You are incorrect, brother. Bro. I'll tell you this. X-Men is at a 91% by audience.
Okay.
And Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is at an 88. It's not trailing by much, but
should have got higher than that.
Yeah, I could see that. Now let me tell you this though. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is higher on the tomato meter.
Is it?
Than X-Men.
Okay.
So critics scored it higher, but the audience.
How much more did they score it higher
by 1? So Dawn is at a 91. And then X-Men is at a 90%.
That was a good X-Men movie. I was totally biased on that answer. But yeah, fair enough, man.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm sorry to say, brother.
Bro. You're the undisputed champ.
Undisputed champ. Because I won last one, right?
Against
didn't I?
Yeah,
Mackenzie?
Yeah, you did.
I did. I took the lead.
Dang, man. 2 under your belt. Still have the belt.
I still got the belt. But, hey, summer blockbusters, a few of them coming out this summer. Like I said, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes we both saw, which was good. We'll get into that, but what else just came out?
Furiosa, yeah.
Anything else? Summer
Garfield,
yeah, classic.
Yeah.
Deadpool's coming out, another blockbuster.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good summer.
Yeah, good summer.
A lot of sequels this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I'm there for it because they're from good franchises. Yeah, I was happy to see a new Apes movie. So yeah, it's fun. Yeah, summer blockbusters. some of the best ways to spend the summer.
Yeah, because it's getting hot out there, so we got to stay indoors. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys being by our side. Real quick, just to plug this in, filmfrat.com is live. Do yourselves a favor and go to filmfrat.com where we have our first ever sticker pack. Real quick, we got our iconic Barbenheimer, well, Barbie inspired, right? Film Frat sticker. What else we got, Curtis? Show them real quick.
We got this Talk to Me inspired sticker, you know, little Talk to Me hand holding the flag, waving the flag proudly.
There you go.
Might get possessed, who knows?
Speaking of the flag, we have just a regular flag going on, which is, this goes with anything. Put this anywhere you want. And then we have another Film Frat actual logo sticker, but like I said, filmfrat.com is live. It's up and running, so go and get your sticker pack now.
Yes, we appreciate the support.